I can't spell his name for shit, but I can definitely say it. Good friend, obnoxious. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Cut it. Fort Lauderdale Improv, you still fucking with me tonight? I said Fort Lauderdale Improv, y'all still awake in this bitch, make some fucking noise. Alright, okay. Alright, thank you. So current events, ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching the news. Iran's getting bombed, and that's terrible. Missiles going everywhere. So gentlemen, if you've been considering that sex change, World War III is coming up. I'd do it now if I were you. Speaking of sex change, ladies and gentlemen, we're also in Pride Month. Anybody of the LGBT, you? Okay. Allies? You allies? All right, cool. Nah, yeah, me too. No homophobic jokes here. All right? I'm not a homophobe, ladies and gentlemen, but I will eat a Snickers bar with a knife and a fork. Only thing worse than being a homophobe is a tease. I don't get down like that. Yeah. I would talk about Juneteenth coming up, but I know America doesn't care about that, so next joke. It's also Men's Mental Health Month, right, gentlemen? It's about us, right? Yeah. It's sad. I hear a lot of people talking about depression, and fuck depression, yo. Fuck depression up the ass, and the mouth, and the vagina, and its ear. Fuck depression, man. I've been through depression a lot during my life, and it sucks, you know what I mean? Young lady asked me if I know what it's like to want to kill myself, and I asked her if Nicki Minaj has a classic vagina. What type of fucking question is that? Duh, you know? Nah, man, but it's not, it's not easy going through it, but the best part is getting out of it, you know what I mean? You want things to get better, you gotta keep trucking through. But gentlemen, make some noise. You ever spend $200 on a date, still ain't getting no pussy, now you're driving home thinking about what you want to tell your friends the next day. Right? All right, thank you. I only got like 2 people responding to that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't get a lot of response to that, but it's fine. At least we're not ashamed to admit it. Yeah. Nah, yeah, man. I went through a lot of depression my whole life. High school, for example, you can tell I'm a comedian. I went through a lot of depression during high school. Graduated 10 years ago, class of 2015. Make some noise. All right, okay. I'm not the only old person in here. I feel proud of that. All right. Nah, man, it wasn't easy too. I asked this young lady to prom one time. Right, I had a bow tie, walked up to her with some flowers. I said, "Would you like to go to prom with me?" She said, "For what?" I stood, I didn't have an answer for that, so I just walked away. But like I said earlier, you gotta keep trucking. I asked another young lady if she'd like to go to prom with me. She said, "Nigga, ill." When I finally got a date, I was bragging about it. Now my dad didn't want to drive us, so I had to take my bike to prom. But it's making the best out of a tough situation. Now, but regardless of my parents not wanting to drive me to prom, I appreciate my parents supporting me through high school, getting me through some tough shit, because not a lot of people have both parents in their life. I appreciate it. My dad, for example, I appreciate my dad because I get my sense of humor from him. You know what I mean? One time he was giving a speech during my college graduation. He said, first young man in the family to get his bachelor's, and also still a virgin. He's making history. Yeah. And my dad, me and my dad, we didn't get along a lot when I was younger, because he was rough on me, but his dad was rough with him, you know what I mean? So that's all he knows. Like, he was teaching me how to drive, and he kept calling me a fucking dumbass. Now, maybe I shouldn't have been driving on the wrong side of the road in hindsight. But I get it. I love my dad, man. Just like I love my mom. I paint the town red for this lady. My mom is, throughout school, my mom has been my own personal bodyguard, my own personal guard dog, I used to be scared to snitch on the kids at school, because knowing my mom, that kid and his mom would get dealt with, I'm saving lives in my own personal way. My mom was a thug-ass nigga. She was a thug-ass nigga, man. My mom used to fuck with a nigga from Zopan. I can't go deep into that joke for legal reasons, but yeah, yo. I met him again like years later. He's like, I had to break with Jamal, man. She was too crazy for me. Says something. But anyway. And No, I really love my mom. I appreciate my mom. My mom had me at a young age, right? So we were kind of growing up together. And it was shit she would do. Like, she wasn't a mature person. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're an adult, you have to understand you're not going to go back and forth with the child. Not my mom. You know what I'm saying? We have these back and forths, and it'd be tough. Like, I told her one time, I don't want to fucking live here anymore. She said, well, you don't pay rent anyways. Get the fuck out. Yeah, but how do you say that to a kid? You know, I was a child, yo. Damn. Be the bigger person. Yeah. My mom, she pulled no punches when it came to me. I said, we got into another argument. I said, I wish I was fucking dead. She said, that's why your girlfriend's a hoe. Yeah, man. So listen, round of applause to the Americans. Don't go back and forth with the Haitians, okay? Bitches cutthroat. But, nah, yeah, man, yeah. And that was tough to hear too, because I was really in love with my girlfriend at the time. Yeah. Now, was she a hoe? I mean, she kept helping the basketball team with their bounce passes. What the fuck was that? This nigga ain't like me for shit. How you giving me a light? That was it? All right. Have a good night.
Give it up for my man Obnoxious. Give it up for Obnoxious. Give it up for Obnoxious. Everybody having fun tonight? Y'all enjoying yourself tonight?